it's KJ. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you what I got my kids for Christmas stocking stuffer edition. If you guys want to see what I got my kids for Christmas, the non-stocking stuffer edition, I will link that video down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, I do have 3 kids. I have a 5-year-old daughter, she's almost 6, and then I have a 4-year-old son and a 2-year-old son. So today we're going to go over what I got the 3 of them for Christmas again in their stockings. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're gonna mix things up a little bit today. I usually start with my daughter. In my last video, I did what I got my kids for Christmas Jolly Basket edition. I started with my younger son, or my youngest son, and today we're gonna start with my middle guy just to give him a little bit of love as well. So I have several things in my lap here I'm going to share with you. You guys might see them already. So we're just gonna start, guys. So this is stocking stuffer. So I have things ranging from, most things are like under $10 for the most part. So this is just like little knickknacks for them, but like things they'll actually use. So the first thing is just some bubbles. My kids love bubbles. We have a bubble machine, so that is something that is always useful in our house. Next up, I got some stickers. So you guys have probably seen me share these before. I think I just shared some in my Jolly Basket edition. And with these, they're just different animal stickers. Now there are, I think, like 25 or 24 in this pack. So my son will share with his brother and sister, but I just try to make things even. So among my 3 kids, I try to make sure each kid has about the same number of things if I can. So I did get these for him. They're going in his stocking specifically because I just want to make sure, again, the kids have like an even amount of things to open up. Next up, I have these magnetic folks. These are from Amazon. That's why they're like kind of packaged in a weird package, I guess. And by the way, anything I can link, I will link down below. And if you're watching on your TV, I'll throw up a QR code, or I'll try to keep the QR code up for the duration of the video. This way you can like shop along with me if you would like to. So these I saw on my friend Ashley's, one of her videos. She was going to Disney, and this is like one of the things she brings for her kids. Her 2 older kids are the same age as my 2 older kids, so I thought this would be a fun one for us to bring to Disney, or I got to bring to Disney, let's be honest. That's what it's going to be for, the little magnetic people. So I just thought it was cute, and you know, I think my 4-year-old would enjoy it. Next up, okay, this is not stickers. It is a little bit interesting. So what it is, it's almost like tattoos for paper, if that makes sense. They're transfers. So it says 90 rub-on transfers and 3 backgrounds. So this is just something a little bit different for him, a little bit more advanced than stickers. And it just, there's 3 different scenes, and then you just like take the, you know, I think, oh, here's a better view. So you can like see, like rub them on. So I just thought that would be just something different for him to do. Other than stickers, that would be entertaining for him. Next up, okay, you guys are gonna be like, what the heck, KJ, but it's this balloon. Now I have a pack of them, and I give them to my kids every once in a while. We are big Bluey fans. We actually just watched the Keepy Uppy episode last night, and we love Keepy Uppy, but you know, these things don't last forever, and I don't like to just keep giving it to them because they will pop. Also, Slinky, my dog, she doesn't like when the kids play ball in the house or play with like balloons in the house, so sometimes Slinky might pop them. So anyway, I do like to keep them on hand, and I'm just gonna throw them in their stocking. These are the ones like you can like bounce if you wanted to, like they're like the larger balloons. So they're a little bit like sturdier, but you know, I like to throw this in their stockings, Valentine's Day baskets, Easter baskets, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna throw one in my little guy stocking. Next up, okay, it's this game called Left, Right, Center, and it's just a game that like I grew up playing with my cousins. So I found this at the dollar store, and I was like, you know what? This would be an easy one for my kids to play. So basically like you roll the dice, and it's been a while since I played. I think maybe you roll, I don't know if you roll 1 or roll 3. It's been a minute, but basically like you either have to pass the dice to the left, to the right, or to center, or sorry, your coins go left, right, or into the pot in the center. So I just thought this was like pretty easy. Like you're just rolling dice, or rolling dice. You're rolling dice. You roll 1 die, multiple dice. There we go, I can talk, guys. Okay, so just like a fun little game that like we can play as a family. Next up, I got these wiki sticks for my little guy. So basically, he's in preschool and he's learning his letters. I mean, he knows his letters for the most part, but this is, you know, he's just like learning phonics and that sort of thing. So I thought this would be fun. So basically, you take like the little wiki sticks and then you put them over the letters. So I just thought it'd be like a good way to, you know, practice his alphabet and like have fun doing it. Next up are these color forms. Color forms are great. They're basically like reusable stickers. And this one is Stitch. My kids are all about Stitch right now with the Lilo and Stitch movie that came out earlier this year. And then I have Stitch plushes that I had from when I was in college. Yes, college. We went to Disney World when I was a senior in college. My lacrosse team went, like that was our spring break. Like we went and played in Disney. Anyway, so I have these Stitch plushes, and my kids love Stitch. That's the point. So I found these actually at Dollar Tree. I think I found them Gosh, guys, I feel like I found them around Easter time and maybe didn't put them in their Easter baskets because Dollar Tree was still $1.25 and now Dollar Tree has like gone up. If you're curious about Dollar Tree, I have a Dollar Tree shop with me video with their Christmas decor, so check that out. But anyway, got this. He will love it. It's reusable stickers. We'll probably take it on our next Disney trip. And keeping with the Stitch theme, I got this also at Dollar Tree. It is just a Stitch canvas here. So it's just like that's exactly what it is, a Stitch canvas, and then you can paint it. So again, it was $1.25. I don't know what Dollar Tree is charging now for this, but I did get this, again, maybe like Easter time or like right after Easter. So like I've told you guys before, I like to shop all year. So I will be shopping for Christmas gifts, for Easter basket gifts, birthday gifts the entire year. And then I sort of like check out my stash and like give the kids what I want to give them at that particular time. So anyway, this will be cute and I know he'll enjoy this. Next up I have, they're not exactly color forms. They don't call them color forms, but they're kind of like color forms. So my son actually has one of these already. He might even have this exact one, but I think it's at my parents' house because I found like one of these little like dinos the other day, the color form ones. So basically it's like a scene and then you can put the little dino stickers or like reusable stickers on there. So this is just like a fun one when we go out to eat or when we go to Disney or on the plane, that kind of thing. And my 4-year-old loves dinos, so this is perfect for him. Next up, I got one of these Munchlings. These are the Disney Munchlings. They are the surprise ones. So I thought the packaging was just so cute. And they're kind of like, what are they, like Squishmallows? Here's like the different ones that you can get. There's these, and then there's these. I thought this would just be like a fun thing. They're into the Squishmallows. They're obviously into Disney if you guys follow us for any length of time. So I think this one will just be a fun thing. Next up, I found these Magnetiles. These are so awesome because they're tiny. So here it shows the actual size right here. So what I love about this, they come in this little case just like this, and here's what comes inside. And I feel like this is gonna be great for when we go away because, again, if you guys follow us, like we usually go to Disney like 3 or 4 times a year, and I'm always looking for things to entertain them with on the plane or when we go out to eat or like when we go on our Disney cruises. So I think this is gonna be so fun, and I love that it's like a tiny one. If my 4-year-old really likes it, I may get an additional one for my daughter and maybe my little guy. He might still be a little too small for that, but maybe when he's bigger. And then they'll have like multiple tiles because this one only comes with 26, but it'll be enough to entertain him. Okay, the next 2 items I found at Hobby Lobby, and these I think were a really good deal. And if you didn't know, Hobby Lobby has a clearance section, not just like when seasonal items go on sale, but it's typically in the back of the store. It's in the back of my store. And I go to a couple of Hobby Lobbies, and in all 3 of the ones that I go to, there's one like main one I go to, but there's 2 other ones that I'll go to sometimes. And in all 3 of them, the clearance section is in the very back of the store. And a lot of times it's like 90% off. So not always, this is not 90% off, but they're usually pretty good deals. So this, I found this was $4.79. Now I know I didn't include the prices on a lot of those things because if they weren't from Dollar Tree, they were from Amazon, and Amazon, the prices changed. So again, I'll link everything so you guys can check it out. But this was $4.79, originally $11.99. And it is this Paw Patrol. It's on-the-go activity fun set. So it says here, it contains a 40-page activity pad, 1 double-sided background scene, which I believe is this thing. Maybe it's the car itself. 1 pop-out sheet, 4 pop-out characters, 8 plastic stands, 4 sticker sheets, 8 crayons, and 6 markers. So I feel like you're getting a lot in here, like a lot. And again, you can like color this too. So we're more Disney people, but my kids know what Paw Patrol is and they play with Paw Patrol sometimes and they've seen Paw Patrol. So this is, I just thought like a really good find for under $5. Now the last thing for my 4-year-old is this eraser and coloring set. This again was from Hobby Lobby. It was $6.79, originally $16.99. And it has a whole bunch of Avengers erasers. You've got erasers, you've got things to color, stickers, crayons, markers. So I think this will be great for him. Or he loves coloring, he loves stickers. So I thought, for under $7, this was a great find. So definitely check out your local Hobby Lobby in their clearance section. Again, not like their seasonal clearance, but like they're like all of their clearance. You can usually find some good finds. Like it's pretty hit or miss, but like when you hit it, you can hit it really good. Okay, one last thing before I move on to my 2-year-old son. I did get my 4-year-old a toothbrush. It was a Disney toothbrush. I cannot find it. So I always like to put things like toothbrushes in my kids' stockings because like they'll get a kick out of them. And the reason I remembered was because for my 2-year-old, so let's move on to what I got my 2-year-old in his stocking. So the first thing I got him were these bluey toothbrushes. So again, that's what sparked the like, oh, where's the toothbrush for my 4-year-old? So I did get him a toothbrush, again, the 4-year-old. I think getting things that the kids already need, but making it a little special. Like again, these are bluey, so my son's going to love this. I just think it's sort of like a, kind of like a hack, right? Like get them something they already need and just make it a little special. And there you go. Like, they're young enough where like they're excited about toothbrushes. And speaking of toothbrushes, I got my son some toothpaste, some Elmo toothpaste. You know, he likes Elmo, so I just thought like this would be cute. Like, he will just get a kick out of it being Elmo. He doesn't really care that it's toothpaste. He'll just see Elmo and think it's great. So again, just want to like reiterate that if you have a little one that likes different characters, you know, get them a toothbrush or toothpaste or just other like odds and ends they might need. And if there's like a character on them, they might get really excited. So I feel like that's like a great way to like get them something they need, but like it's still special, right? Next up, I got him some bubbles. I told you guys my kids like bubbles, so just, you know, some bubbles for his stocking. And then similar to my 4-year-old, I got him the color forms and then just another canvas for him to paint. This one's slightly different than the one that I got my 4-year-old, but just again, my kids love Stitch. This will be like a really fun one for them to do. So sticking with these similar items that I got my 4-year-old, I got him again, they're not color forms like the reusable stickers. This one is an animal theme. So this is the scene in the back. So just, he loves these kind of things. He likes color forms, super easy for him to use. And I love that it's reusable. Again, sticking to a similar theme as my 4-year-old, I did get him some tiles here, some magnet tiles. So these are the normal size ones, 30 pieces. Now we already have these. This is the specific brand that we already have. We have the Picasso tiles. So sticking with that, my kids love magnet tiles, or again, we use the Picasso tiles, same idea. And I just thought I would get some more because honestly, it's like between the 3 of them playing, like we just run out of them so fast because all 3 of them are playing. So I just picked up like a small one for him that, you know, can be his. I mean, it'll end up going into the regular pile, but you know, it's just more tiles, the better. And then another thing that I got, similar to my 4-year-old, is one of these little munchlings. So my 2-year-old, he'll be happy. He'll just like be excited to open it. So next up, I got some bath toys. I don't know what to call these. They're just fun in the tub. And these I actually got at Target last year. I'll see if I can link something similar in down below. But I got them, I think, last year at the Target dollar spot, and they are Stitch ones, Stitch and Angel. And basically what they are is you can like stick them to the side of your shower or bathtub and whatnot. And they're Stitch, they're Christmas themed, so perfect for his stocking. The fact that they're Christmas themed makes me think, should I put them in the Jolly basket? Now that I'm thinking about it, potentially could go in his Jolly basket, but if not, like he'll play with them all year round. We have Spidey ones from last year, like 2 years ago, and they're Christmas themed, and like my kids still play with them all year round. So anyway, these are just like, here you can see like you just put them on like the side of the bathtub there. So they're a lot of fun. My kids love them, and you know, I know my little guy will have fun with these. Next up, I have some Band-Aids. So again, going back to that theme of getting your kids things that they already need, but just making it a little bit more fun. So I think I got these for my kids last year, but like my 2-year-old would have been like too young to like appreciate it. He would have been a year-old. So, or like just turned a year-old, like not that long before Christmas. So he definitely understands what a Band-Aid is now. And these are shaped like, here, that's actually what they look like the little Crayola crayons. So my kids, you know, they've already gone through the last ones we had. There's only 14 in this pack, but he will 100% think this is awesome. So again, going back to, if you can find some things for your kids' stockings or just gifts in general that they need, but just making it a little bit more fun, I think that's like a great way to gift give. The last thing I got from my 2-year-old are these puzzles. They were $1.99 from Hobby Lobby. They're just little animal puzzles. This one's a cow and this one is a zebra. And I did get him similar ones for his like his non-stocking stuff, or like a box full of them. So they're just fun. He already has a couple of these. He loves them. He has a frog and a turtle, and he plays with them a lot. So I just got him a couple more to, you know, add to his collection. So that is everything I got from my 2-year-old son in his stocking. Now moving on to my 5-year-old daughter, almost 6-year-old daughter. She's almost 6, you guys. Okay. So starting off, I got her one of the Decor Girls. These are like a whole bunch of like different dolls or whatever. This is what they look like. You guys can see that's the different ones. So she's very into them right now. I have no idea where she heard about them from. She's probably at my mom's house and saw a commercial or something. I don't know, but she's all about them. And there's a whole bunch of different ones. She may have, I think she's got like 3 of them. So that's what she's into. She's a 6-year-old girl almost, and that's what she's into. So they're cute. They're this size. They're not very big, so they don't take up a lot of room. And she plays with them all the time. Something else that she plays with all the time are these crybabies. Now I did share the Stitch one in my other What I Got My Kids for Christmas video, and I found a couple more, and here is the Angel one, and then this is the Mickey Mouse one, and they have these as well. These are like the different ones you can get. So you can get Stitch, Angel, Daisy, Mickey, and Minnie, and the 3 that I like best are Mickey, Angel, and Stitch. So those are the ones that I found at Five Below. That is where I found them. I will link other crybabies, you know, down below, but I think these might be exclusive to Five Below. If I can link them in my LTK from Five Below, I will. If I can't, then I won't, but I'll find something similar and put that in my Amazon storefront for you guys to shop. But I just think they're so cute. And for $5, like, how could you beat that? For my daughter, I got her a Squishmallow. She's been asking for Squishmallows, and as you saw, I got them for my boys. This is not a Disney one. This is just like a regular Squishmallow, like the actual Squishmallow brand. Squishmallow or Squishmallow? Let me know in the comments down below what you, phonetically, how you say it. So I'm gonna say Squishmallow. So I got her one of these. It's the mystery ones. Again, I don't typically go for mystery packs. And I just thought for Christmas, maybe it'd be fun to like do a little mystery, but like I'm not someone that collects things. So we're not gonna be like starting a collection of like mystery things, but also these would just be like cute for Christmas. I got her one of those balloons. I got her a pink one. Then I got her the reusable stickers in the ocean or ocean animals version. Next up, I got my daughter, I got her more Legos. How did this happen, guys? I don't like Legos. But, you know, she likes Legos. She's sort of getting into that phase. So I'm trying to like, I don't want a whole collection of them, but like, you know, maybe a little bit here and there. Maybe like for Christmas and birthdays, and that's it. Because I just can't have a house full of Legos. But I did get her this one. It is an Ariel one. So it has 93 pieces. So not too many. Like I feel like 93 is not a lot, but you guys will have to tell me. I'm not a Lego expert by any means. So you guys will have to let me know. But it's Ariel, one of her favorite princesses. So hopefully this is a good one for her. Next up are a few practical items, as you guys know I like to get. So I got her this toothbrush. It has a unicorn on it. She loves unicorns. And then I got her an Elsa brush. So I just got her like a regular brush. It has Elsa on it. And, you know, I try to get her a new brush like every so often because, you know, you just need a new brush every so often. So I got her that. And then to go along with her Elsa brush, I got her these Elsa scrunchies or hair ties. I mean, this one has, what's his name? Bruni on it. Bruni, that's his name, right? And this one has Elsa on it. And then these are just purple and pink. So she's sort of moving into that phase where she's like, you know, liking the scrunchies. So got her a few of those. Then sticking with the princess theme, I got her some of those bath toys similar to the Stitch ones. These are the Disney Princess ones. You can see it also has like a Christmas tree in there. And I did get these last Christmas at the Target dollar spot. So again, if I can find something similar, I'll link them down below. But, you know, she has I think she has Gabby's Dollhouse ones. So I just got her like the Disney Princess ones and sort of hung on to them. And now she'll get them this Christmas. Now I just mentioned Gabby's Dollhouse, and I did get her a Gabby's Dollhouse color form. Now this is from the Dollar Tree, and this, I don't know when I got this for her. I feel like I got this for her like a couple years ago and still hadn't given it to her. So now I think I'm finally going to give it to her because the Gabby's Dollhouse movie had just come out, or like just recently came out. So I feel like this is more like her speed right now. A lot of her friends like Gabby's Dollhouse right now. I feel like it's like kind of a thing. So grab these for her again, probably a couple years ago or maybe like last year, but now I actually feel like it's more relevant. So it's just, you know, different color forms. Got it at the Dollar Tree, probably when Dollar Tree was still $1 or $1.25. Now you're probably paying like $1.50 or $1.75 for this, which, you know, is what it is. But gotta love some Gabby's Dollhouse. And the last two things I got for my daughter were from Dollar Tree. Again, these were items back when Dollar Tree was still at $1.25. And I got her these inside out color forms. Then I also got her this inside out canvas for her to paint. So similar to my boys, I got her the inside out version just because she loves Stitch too, but she also really loves inside out. So I just figured I'd mix it up a little bit. And, you know, we've got joy on this canvas, and then you've got, here, I'll show you guys a little bit closer. Here's the scenes right here. And then like these are the like color form stickers. So this will be fun, probably to take to Disney with us. This will be an activity that we do at home. So definitely, listen, Dollar Tree has gotten more expensive, which I'm not loving because I feel like the quality isn't necessarily like going up. But if you can find a few gems, if you're a Disney fan like I am, Dollar Tree is definitely hit or miss, and they sometimes will have some like cute Disney things. Like I feel like those Stitch canvases and the inside out ones and the color forms were great finds, so you just never know what you're gonna find. But with that, guys, we made it to the end of this video, and I feel like that was a bit of a long one for stocking stuffers, but I got like a bunch of like little things, so you know, it is what it is. Okay, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave me there's no stocking, right? Is there a boot? Leave me Santa. Just leave me Santa in the comments down below. And if you guys like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel a whole lot. I will have lots more gift guides coming your way, hopefully throughout this next week. I really wanted them out last week, but you know, I do work a full-time job, so trying to get everything done, you know, and I have 3 kids, so that said, working on the gift guides. I'll have more like things like what I got my kids for Christmas, but like things that my kids already have. I'll have the gift guide for him, gift guide for her. I already have those things mapped out. I just have to film them. So I have like my list ready to go. Just need to film them. So if you guys were just curious, but anyway, also, if you've been following along in real time, my voice is not quite back. We're getting there, but not quite back. Okay, I digress. thank you again for watching. Leave the Santa emoji in the comments down below. Thumbs up if you're, liking it. And oh, if you're not already subscribed and made it all the way to the end and you listened to this long ramble, I'll pop up the QR code. I probably popped it up throughout the video, but I'll pop it up again. Scan that QR code, follow along, or click that subscribe button down below. We would love to have you. And with that, I will see you guys in my next one. Merry Christmas to you.